Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is an exciting day. Guess what I found? The Kuromi cake that my daughter wanted oh so much. So with this series, you can weigh them, but some of the weights are too similar. So I kind of just buy some and guess. Unfortunately, there's not like the little pinholes or pencil marks or anything like that. But luckily I found this one. So let's unwrap all the goodies and take a look. Then we will build it. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at these toppers. It's like the full-size little people there. Oh my gosh. Kuromi and my Melody are just the sweetest. I love that. We also got these decals that we're going to press on the side of the cake and then pull off the backing so they stick. So we've seen that before in the past. And then we have the icing, half red, or not red, duh, half hot pink and black. My daughter is Team Kuromi, but I know a lot of you are Team My Melody. Here's the icing. Of course, it has their branded little faces on it. So cute. This is the bottom of our table. I love that they put the faces on the table. These snap into back up here to make a stand, which that clips into if you haven't seen that. And then here's the cake. Oh my gosh, that's very pretty. Light pink, light purple, love that. And I probably got a, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. I knew we would get the tweezers, but the little cake server, half pink, half purple, that's adorable. Let's clean up and make this one. So here are the instructions, and the first thing it tells you to do is do the stickers on the side of the cake. But what I find interesting is it then tells you to set this icing ring down, put the cake on top, so it doesn't tell you to fuse it together, but then to put the resin on top and then put the topper in that other icing thing and then cure it. But in the picture, you can see they definitely put resin there and cured it because it's purple right here if you look very closely. And I had planned on doing that anyways, so I just wanted to point that out. I want everything fused together, so I will be doing that. But I guess we can start with this part because that's going to go in the middle. Shouldn't be near the resin and might be easier to put on now. So let's open the cake. They do already have, that's kind of nice. You could keep it in there when you're icing it. Nice and sturdy in there. But they do have the holes already in the top. This is what it looks like. Very pretty. And then here are the stickers. The fondant decor. Okay, I'm just gonna rip it. I'll say I'm gonna try to take it out nicely, but it seemed pretty snug in there. Cute. So you get 4 of each, it looks like. And if we roughly place it, yeah, that's perfect. So if you did 1 there, yeah, that lines up pretty good. So we'll do Kuromi first. Do you just put the whole strip? I don't know if it tells you. I guess so, that would make sense. So let's peel off this. Yeah. Make sure that they're, I don't think they're supposed to, or maybe they are. Like how I act like I've never done this before. There we go. They are supposed to come on there. Yep, that makes sense. And then we're going to carefully put that on the purple side. Trying to put it in the middle as best as I can. That's pretty good. Ooh, it's real squishy too. It feels like it's hollow in the center. I do rub it on there a little bit. Now let's gently pull this off. If they don't transfer, just put it back down. But they're spoke too soon. Say they're transferring nicely. There we go. That one wants to stick a little. There we go. Very cute. Now to do the other half, same thing. Carefully peel this back. They should be pulling off onto the clear part, which they don't always want to do. Okay, let's try the other direction. It's the two middle ones that are, there we go. Come on. There we go. Okay. Not too bad. Same thing, we're going to line that up as best we can in the middle. That looks pretty good. Okay. Press it down and then gently pull this off and make sure they transfer. And that one didn't. Okay. Pretty easy. Here's what it looks like. We have the skulls and then the bows. Very cute. Now we're going to look at these icing rings. Again, that bigger one goes at the bottom. That fits pretty good on there. And then this one is going to go at the top. That's very cute. I love the colors. So I think I'm going to put, how am I going to do this? I think I'll use this tabletop. I'm going to go around and put just the smallest amount of resin. And you kind of have to be quick because it might run. And then you can't really do half at a time. And then I'm going to drop this over the top of it and cure it. I think that's what we're going to have to do. So, let's see how thick this is. I should probably just dip a toothpick in there and do it that way. You're not going to need much. And I don't really care about it showing. I don't really want it showing, I don't think. I just want it all fused together. Guess you could do this with clear resin if you wanted, if you didn't want it to show at all. Just like the other ones previously, it doesn't feel like there's much in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch to toothpick. And I already got resin on my hand, which I have alcohol wipes over here. And then I'm also going to drag that down. Okay, that's really good enough. It doesn't need to be in literally every section. But let's drop this down over it and cure it. Okay, here's what it looks like. There is like a gappy area, but like I said, it doesn't need much to stick to it, so I just put it on there. So it's one piece, and it'll stay like that unless it's roughly played with. But now we're gonna cover the complete top, drop this on, and then put the toppers on it. Topper is so cute. And you can't tell, but the cake stand is leaning to the side. I swear, every time they do cake stands, they're always leaning. And it's because it looks like it's two separate pieces and they just put a thing of glue and stuck it on there, and that's what's making it lean. But what can you do about it? I like the cake stand for this one, so just gonna ignore that lean. I'm also just dumping a bunch on here because I'm gonna use my toothpick to kind of sort it out. It does show dripping some down the side, or you can make like a little, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think when I put the ring on, it might naturally push some over the edge, and I think that's fine. But I don't wanna make it drip myself. Because I don't want it to be too runny and then cover up that really pretty design we put on the side. So just make sure it goes to the edge. And like I said, the icing or the resin might get pushed down as we drop the stuff on top of it. Okay. Is that enough, or do I want more? Wish I could do it twice so it was more purpley, but I think that'll have to do for now. Let's drop the ring on top. That was not straight at all. Let me move that over just a tad. I think that's straight. I'll have to look at it better. I like that you can see the holes pretty good though. It's probably why they didn't make it like a crazy dark purple. Okay, oh my god, so cute. Let's hurry up and cure it, and then we'll take a look close up. This is so cute. See, it did come right to the edge. Let me move that so it focuses. But it didn't drip down it, so I think that that's cute. It's not super runny resin, so if you want to have it drip down, you can go back and add that if you wanted. But I love how this turned out. Obviously the topper is like the best. And I think this is probably one of my favorite in this series. I still do have the terrarium, the frog bowl, the candles, the Kuromi and My Melody flower pots. I still don't have that one. What other one am I missing? Oh yeah, the cloud cream soda. I don't think I've done that one. So I've done most. I'm missing like 4 or 5, something like that. 5 of them, yep. So go back and watch the other ones if you'd like to. They're also coming out with the Hello Kitty Spaces, so we're gonna have a little store of some sort. So make sure to stay tuned for that. As soon as that goes live, I will be buying it and building it. Bye guys.